Stobart. Besides, Henri found La Malédiction, not me. I had nothing to do with it.
I hate to say this, Mr. Lane, but you're going to be the #1 suspect for this murder.
So you keep saying, Mr. Stobart.
How about some more of this?
I don't think so. As a sel volatile, it was acceptable. As a cologne, it would be barbaric.
Nico still wasn't answering her phone. I was beginning to get worried. Father?
Yes, my son.
What did you mean when you said that a great evil had taken place?
Your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour.
What?
Peter 5:8. The devil is all around, Mr. Stobart.
What brought you to the exhibition, Father?
The painting.
Which one?
La Maledictio, of course.
The painting that was stolen.
I had to confront the evil.
What do you know about the man who painted La Maledictio?
El Serp. He was a man playing with fire, the fire of eternal damnation.
Tell me about the stolen painting.
Whoever gets close to it will burn in hell.
Did Henri say anything before he died?
He said, "Stop the car, I want to get in."
What does that mean?
We may never know.
Do you know the code to get into the office?
No, but you could always pray and ask for divine guidance.
With respect, Father, I'm looking for a slightly quicker solution. Hey, Father, how about a squirt?
I think not.
I wondered if there was anything out here I could use to put the heat on Lane. I've all... Hi, it's me again.
You assume, monsieur, that it was you last time.
Anything else you can tell me about Le Lézard Bleu?
Rien, monsieur.
Would you like a squirt of this?
Are you suggesting I smell, monsieur?
No, sorry. So you and Lane aren't best of pals, huh?
The man is a second-rate critic, peddling meaningless aphorisms.
Thank you for your time, monsieur. I had nothing new to tell Ray. It was a pissoir. That wouldn't work. That wasn't. That would. The Spanish Mar... I wondered how... I didn't need to look at the note a sec. I didn't want Henri's blood on my hands. I put the glasses back where they were. Best to... His eyes were closed. This wasn't the first time I'd... That was... You've already told me... You...
No.
I hate to say this, Mr. Lane.
So,
Mr. Lane, this...
as I said... Ugh, keep that.
I decided to leave it alone. Father?
Yes.
Do you know anything else about El Serp?
I've already told you everything I can.
Is there anything else you can tell me?
I've said everything.
Take a look at...
I've already given...
I needed to take a closer... So that was why the alarm hadn't sounded. A wire had been cut by someone who knew exactly what they were doing. This was an inside job. Sabotage. I wondered if I could use this to leverage the door code out of Lane. You've already told... You...
No.
Someone sabotaged the alarm on the stolen painting. A wire was cut.
What? Who could have got into the alarm system?
Exactly. It was an inside job, Mr. Lane.
You're not suggesting that I...
Well, I'm afraid that's the way the cops are going to see it.
That's preposterous. How could I possibly have cut the wire?
Mr. Lane, this robbery is not going to reflect well on you.
As I said, I shall take my chances. You're not getting that door code.
I hate to say this, Mr. Lane, but you're going to be the #1 suspect for this murder.
So you keep saying, Mr. Stobart.
The stolen painting was called La Malediccio, painted by someone called El Serp in 1937, and worth just 40 grand. The stolen painting was worth less than the others. It was the speaker cone for the alarm. It hadn't sounded when the painting was stolen. The button bypassed the pressure pad system. Cutting the wire had disabled the pads. Someone had cut a wire and sabotage. The pressure pad appeared to be working fine, but the cut wire had ensured that the alarm wouldn't sound when the painting. It was the speaker. I still need. The bus was balanced. The cable for the camera ran into the room marked private. There was no. The note read 2:30 p.m. Father?
Yes.
I think there's something strange going on here.
Yes, Mr. Stobart. At last you see the truth.
No, Father. I mean that the robbery looks like an inside job.
The devil's work is always an inside job.
A wire in the painting's alarm was deliberately cut.
Cut by the devil himself, perhaps.
Well, as far as I know, sightings of guys with horns and tails have been a little down recently.
You mock me, Mr. Stobart. But as you will discover, the devil likes to have the last laugh.
Do you know... Take a look. Mr. Rickenbacker? I got some new information on the Blue Lizard case. The thief only took one painting. But he specifically targeted that painting. The alarm wire to that one was cut. There's a guy called Hector Lane. He's an art critic. I think he's connected to the exhibition. Well, he's rude and ugly. It's certainly possible. If I was going to squeeze Lane, I needed longer arms than these. You've already told... You? No. I hate to say this, Mr. Lane. Well, you got to admit,
As I said, this is a...
Mr. Lane, this...
As...
I had nothing new to tell. Nico still wasn't answering her phone. I was beginning to get worried. I wondered if there was anything out here. There was nothing to show what just happened.